miss Izzy's racing days.
Attention all units. Attention all units. We just received numerous complaints. Suspect was just seen heading northbound on Highway 99. Units in the area to respond.
Any more details? I'm with that speeding vehicle. He's running from me, code 3. Suspect traveling west on Highway 99. Dispatch, suspect is managing to evade me 1042, I beat 1042 with the rig. I think I got him. I'm going to slow him down with a 1075. Hold on while I get in front of him. Let's get containment on this guy and force him into a roadblock.
Negative, Charlie 21.
1036 suspect side. Again, 1036 suspect side swipe to my vehicle.
Yeah, 1050, I'm still code 3 here. Having a hard time with this traffic. Gotta slow it down.
Negative, do not fall out. Keep the pressure on him. We will stop him. Dispatch, more units.
Slow it down faster. Look out, he's on the brakes.
Charlie 21. Please update supervisor monitoring and requesting sit rep.
Vehicle just blew by. Code 6 here is out of visual range. I'm moving in. No, we got it. Pull up on a 6.
Should be advised, chase is now condition 2.
With the pursuit now. I need more backup. He took out my cover units.
We got everyone on this. It's clear. Hang on. They're code 3 to your location.
This is 2 Echo 12, just parallel to your chase. I'm trying to get ahead now. I'll be trying those units. Stand by.
This is 27, I'm on a 6. Add me to your screen.
Slow it down so we can clear the area. I'm on my own. He just knocked out one out. He needs some backup.
Hang on, I got multiple units closing on your 20. You should see them any second.
Echo 12, I'm not behind the car. There he goes. I'm on it. Code 3.
Charlie 4. I have a call. I'm on scene. Just so by. ECCB, I'm trying to get him in a rig. Stand by. Target quartered. Vehicle lost. Repeat. Vehicle lost. Start cancel that. I got him. Yeah, I got him. Code 3.
Cover units be advised. Suspect was last seen northbound through the Petersburg interchange. Supervisor indicates he wants a quadrant set up east of the suspect. Consider call still code 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop this guy with a 1079.
Vehicle crash. We're trying to pull him.
Hold on, go out. He's through, he broke through. We're still code 3.
Show me 1023 with pursuit.
We're coming, I lost the unit. Dispatch 27, we have set up a roadblock. I'm just bringing to us. He's to the block, he's to the block.
I need more units on this call. Get me more cover now. He's pulling 180. Stand by. Vehicle just slipped. I think we got him.
Bravo 29. Request an update on your situation.
No sign of stopping at this point. Alert the supervisor to advise if necessary. Just had a high-speed impact. Unit down. Repeat, a unit is down. Send more cover. Just go by. I'm on it. Let's get a unit out. We lost the vehicle. I'm on my own. He just knocked out one out. I need some backup.
We got everyone on this. It's clear. Hang on. They're close 3 to your location.
Stand by. Suspect just plowed into me. Allison, I'm on it. Dispatch 1025. I need a bus at my location. I lost him. Let's canvass the area.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported westbound through the Camden interchange. Squad should be set up in the surrounding area. Call is still code 6.
Roger, dispatch 2-4. En route. This is code 3. Solid 2-9. Units in the east collapsing net. Last night the reports on suspect hiding behind a building.
Patrol East. Multiple 911 reports of speeding vehicles. Description of one of the parties matches the wanted light. Bravo 26. I've got ground units clearing up and en route.
Go ahead. He's on to me. I won't be able to get around him. He's got around us. We're still code 3.
He ran me.
BCB, lost visuals.
Just hit me head on. He's still moving. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this guy down.
Sideswiping the vehicle. I'm taking him out. I need all available units on this. This is 212. We got a 1073 on the road up ahead. Go ahead, bring him in.
019.
Get up on the target. Let's go with the 1065. Yeah, stand by. I lost the visual. Okay, I got a visual here. Code 3, code 3.
Cover units be advised. Suspect was last seen heading south near Beacon Point.
He's crashed! We're going in.
I'm gonna take this guy out. Break back.
I'm at 1045 this vehicle as quickly as possible. We gotta get this thing stopped.
Leave on cover. I lost the unit.
They're gonna want to stop. Back on him. Dispatch, get that cover over here. Code 3. Add Rhinos to that request.
Last cover unit's gone. Give me some help out here.
Your cover is still clearing. I'll check other channels. Does look like they're a few minutes away though.
You're not right ahead of you. I got 2 units with me.
I'm losing him. Get ready on the channel broadcast. I'm outside of him. Trying to catch up. I lost him. Data no longer in pursuit. I lost him. Let's get on that. Start up some patrols minimal delay.
Units in the area be advised. The code 6 suspect was last seen heading north near Beacon Point. Call is still code 6. Switch over to tab 2 for quadrant setup. Members are advised to reference their screens for GPS position.
Dispatch, this is Bravo 27 requesting 1085. I am the only one in this quadrant. Repeat, I am the only one in this quadrant. Bravo 27. Dispatch 27, this area is covered. We're going to move east and take another look.
All units monitoring. Numerous complaints are being received about a speeding vehicle. Description matches a wanted driver. Minimum... time delay. Vehicle was last seen heading northbound.
Dispatch, can you give me some more info on that call?
Well, we're trying to call a complainant back for description. Stand by.
Checked that disturbance call and complainant was gone. Clear that call, checking 911 report me.
I've got up to the report party. Easy, definitely code 6.
Details will be provided on your screen.
Dispatch, this is 2 up at 12. Let's get some units to reference their screens before they start calling out zones.
Units can go mobile. Suspect has been lost. Stop track channel. Return to channel 3.